I watch Hello Okanagan from Seminar.
Hello, Okanagan. Do you have the need for speed? David, where are we, buddy?
Guys, we're here. We're at an RC racing meet. As you can probably hear from behind me, we are deep in the racing right now. So check out this episode. It's gonna be all about this race here in Kelowna.
Make sure you subscribe and click a like. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Hello Okanagan. We got a special one for you. This is another episode about RC cars and vehicles. We're just loving it. We're geeking out. I mean, what else can I say? I missed the second time we did an RC special, so I'm happy to be back. We are in Rutland. There's some trophy races happening. I'm gonna let David take over because I gotta watch and I'm geeking out. Stay tuned. David, what do we got going on here?
Well, guys, we're here with James. James, tell us a little bit about what we've got going on today.
So what's going on today is what we do. We like to race RC cars for fun. You know, just get out there. We like to get the kids out, adults out. It's all sorts of fun. You know, some of us can't race big boy cars or well, it's too expensive, right? Next closest thing.
Is it a big community between like the entire Okanagan? Is there racetracks everywhere? Is there social media or websites you all guys like stay in touch and trade maybe vehicles or parts or whatever?
So this is the crazy part is with Facebook, because Facebook connects everybody.
Yeah.
I have on my Facebook page alone, I have probably about 10 different buy and sell groups. I also have a group, what they do, they're out of Ontario. They raffle off brand new cars on their Facebook page.
Wow.
So you drop in 20 bucks, you get a number, they do the raffle for you, they
Cool.
send you the car. I've actually won a couple myself. That's why I support them so much.
Nice.
But yeah, right now we're doing what we call a trophy race. It's
Okay.
a little bit different than the standard club race.
Is it once a year? Is it a few times a year? Do you guys do the outdoor one?
We do the once a year, we do an outdoor race, and then during the winter we do an indoor race, RC car. Right now we're working on what we call the Wars series,
Okay.
where it's going to be Western off-road racing series. So we get Coquitlam, Chilliwack, Kamloops, Nanaimo, as well as us, and we try and do a 5-race series.
And when you say us, you mean the Okanagan.
Okanagan. That's right.
Okay.
Get everybody going, and as the Wars series goes, it's actual point series. So you have to hit every race, you collect your points. If you miss your race, well, you lose out on some points, and then you miss out on your finals, right?
Sweet. So there's tracks like this throughout the Okanagan. We've seen some in Vernon, outside of Vernon, obviously here. So is there more tracks like this down south as well?
Not in the Okanagan itself. For us, it's just like we are kind of the main Okanagan group, right?
Okay.
And then the Thompson Valley group is going to be Kamloops, and then Lower Mainland is mainly Coquitlam.
Okay.
Right, and so we all kind of stick to our groups for our areas. We do try and drag in everybody, right? Like a couple of our racers, our club racers are from Vernon. I'm from Penticton. We got guys from Lake Country. We just all kind of group together for our off-road racing here.
I think we should get over there and check out some of these races. We'll get Mitchell in the dirt, real tight and close with the camera so you can check them out for yourselves. Let's go.
right, hello Okanaganers. We're here with the guy that just won a race that we just watched, the four-wheel drive buggy, I believe it was, Tyrell?
Yeah.
Congratulations for starters. Is this the car that you just won with?
No, unfortunately, this one isn't, but this is an 8-scale buggy that I've top qualified in here this weekend. So
Amazing.
Top qualified in both my 2 classes, the 4-wheel and then this 8-scale class.
So, how long have you been racing here in the Okanagan RC cars?
I've been racing in Camus with TVRC Club for about 6 years now.
And it's an expensive sport, so kind of like F1 drivers. Do you have like sponsors?
Yeah, I personally have one sponsor, Trinity. They do electronics and batteries
Nice.
and all that kind of stuff. But no, in terms of the chassis itself, no sponsor. But it just finding what you like. You can make it as expensive or as cheap as you want, really.
And what's next for you? What's going on through this fall and winter for you?
This winter, we're gonna start moving indoors, running on-road touring cars on carpet. So
Nice.
rubber tires, little sort of like full-size touring cars, but just a little bit smaller and smaller track, faster laps.
Sweet.
Awesome, thank you. Hey everyone, you know how you can stay warm this winter?
Our new sweatshirts and a nice hot cup of coffee in your Hello Okanagan mug.
Cheers.
We're here with James again. James, you got a victory there. It was tight.
That was a tight one, eh? That was kind of interesting. I held it for most of the way, but that young fella Leighton, he's pretty fast.
So what are some of the rules and how are they comparable to real life racing?
Okay, so like real life racing, you have a track, it's laid out, you are stuck to your certain areas. With us, once you leave the track, a marshal has to put your car back on. So in reality, as you guys just watched in that last section, where Leighton kind of came over and he fell into that section and then cut straight through here, that's called shorting the course. For example, you guys are racing in real life with real cars and stuff like that. You miss that jump and you go off to the side a little bit, you can pull back on the course and keep going. It's not usually a big deal, right? Yeah, it's just the same thing, kind of same rules. You short the course, you got to take the position back or give it back up.
Okay, amazing. So that's pretty straightforward. Are there any like time penalties or anything if occasions, or is everyone pretty good about giving
Actually,
positions
there
back?
is. If there is a heated debate, we will do time penalties based on the RD, race director, whoever's in charge will call that out.
Very cool. Well, looks like they're about to get back going. Thank you so much and good luck with the rest of the weekend.
Enjoy it, guys.
Thank you. All right, so another race just wrapped up. They did announce that it was the fastest and best cars. So Tyrell took the victory again. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So one thing just from watching right now, obviously we're talking about the comparison between real racing and RC racing as well. Tell us a little bit about the strategy. Obviously in real racing, you're going wide, you're trying to, accelerate through hit the apex at the perfect spot. Is it the same idea here? Are there different kind of things to think about when you're going around the track?
The same idea, especially on like a nice smooth track, but here, like obviously you could see there's a bunch of holes and bumps, and the track gets worse throughout the weekend. So you kind of play, a little bit of racecraft involved. The fast line's not always the fast lines.
The one thing I notice as well is when a lot of cars are tumbling, they 90% of the time to actually fall back on their wheels. Is that because of the weight of the vehicle or something? Or
Bit of both, luck, and then the
Okay.
weight of the wheels, and some of the quicker guys can learn how to pitch the car if they can tell it's
As it's
and
rolling.
try and get
Holy
it to
cow.
land back on the wheels. So it's one thing that I've learned through the years is
I was just gonna say, we were really impressed. There's like 8 marshals, and a couple of them were literally diving to throw, like to flip the car over, because every second matters.
Yeah, every second counts. I mean, just noticing you going around the track and racing, your strategy seems to be a lot more of like, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You don't try to necessarily maximize and make up times on like corners or on main straights. You're making up the time cumulatively over a lap.
a lot of it is either making sure you don't break your car or crash, because crashing would cost you a race. Where, if you just took it a little bit slower through the difficult sections instead of risking it all. The risk versus reward is kind of always in your head, especially in these longer 8-10 minute races.
And if you break your car, you're done for the day.
You're done for that
That's like-
run, and
Yeah,
because we do three chances in these A mains. There's 1 run, 2 runs, and then 3 runs. So it's a best 2 out of 3 situation.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries.
Thanks for letting us interview you.
Talking.
Okay, take care.
Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Hello Okanagan. If you are watching on YouTube, please make sure you leave a comment and a like. It really helps us out.
Guys, make sure you also follow us on our social media. That's Facebook and Instagram, Hello Okanagan. And thank you for following us through this journey. We're in like 3.5 years of doing this, and we couldn't do it without you.